Good evening once again. We are continuing to look at our fieldwork. We are continuing with the sketches. I told you the sketches are three. The first sketch is a sketch map, which we have already drawn. The second sketch is going to be the panorama or panoramic sketch. So while drawing a panoramic sketch, the panoramic sketch is slightly similar to a sketch map, but they have their differences as we're going to note them down. It also, first and foremost, it has to have a heading. You have to have a heading for the panorama. It reads like this: panoramic sketch. Panoramic sketch of Butiaba Fish Landing Site as viewed from the Butiaba escarpment showing physical features and land use activities. So, still you draw something that looks like that. Then after drawing like that, the panorama has one major thing. The major thing it has is you should show your viewpoint. So down here is where we are going to have our viewpoint. You clearly indicate it that this is our view point. Our viewpoint here, that's where we are standing while drawing the panorama. Then it shows all the features in front of you, all the features in your eyes without turning your face. So for this case, as we say that this is the extent of the water body. This is Lake Albert. Where the viewpoint is a Butiaba escarpment. So we are going to be standing. We are standing at the Butiaba escarpment as our viewpoint as we look into in front of us. So we include whatsoever we are seeing in front of us, and we exclude what we cannot see. So first and foremost, we are seeing the road up to the escarpment, up to the water body, from the escarpment up to the water body. The other difference between the panorama and the sketch map is, in this case, features will always appear in their real nature. If it is a building, it should be drawn as it exists, like a building. So this one we called it the fish factory, called the Butiaba Fish Factory. Then we also have the barracks here. In this case, diagrams should appear in the real nature. This is a building. It is not a art representation, but this case, it's a real building. So this is Butiaba Barracks. It is called Wantembo Barracks. Then extreme end here, that's where we have our palm trees towards the landing site. Then there is a small river here. This river is called the River Waki. From the escarpment, it goes into the water body. It's called the River Waki. There is a market here. It's called Butiaba Market. Then the whole of this area is made up of a dry savanna vegetation. This is our road. And what else have we not included? Of course, here some palm trees, some settlements around here, settlements all over here. So, then after that, you also draw its key. You draw its key. The water body, that's Lake Albert. Palm trees, that's vegetation. Vegetation have been grouped into two. There are tree vegetations and then the dry savanna vegetations. So this one is slightly different from what we covered the other time, which was talking about the sketch map. For this one, it's talking about a panorama. Panoramas are drawn to show only features that are in front of you without turning your ears, without turning your face. You only draw those things in front of you. In the actual sense, the features in front of you should always appear bigger than those far away, because as when you look a distant place, the features start to reduce in size. But those which are near you, they will always appear bigger in size. However, still, it should have the following. It should look at 3 physical features. And then 3 relief features. 3 physical features and 3 at least not only that, but at least 3 physical features and then 3 relief features. Then you should not forget the heading. By the other thing to note, very important, is the viewpoint. Whenever you don't have a viewpoint on a panorama, then you are drawing a sketch map. You're not drawing a panorama. The panorama must have a point at which you were standing, which we are calling a viewpoint. The viewpoint can be any side. It could be from the lake to the escarpment, or from the escarpment to the lake. Of course, sometimes you will find other people drawing it from the lake towards the escarpment. But for our case today, we are drawing it from the lake from the escarpment to the lake. There are so many other things that you can put in, but not to congest your sketch map. Just look at those 3. But there's very many things that have not indicated. The school, there is a school there, a city school. There is the extent of the landing site, etc. However, when you look at this, you will notice that the fish factory is there, the Tiaba market is there, settlement is there, road is there. Those are 3 physical features, man or land use activities. Then the escarpment, river work, the water body, vegetation, they are representing our 3 physical features. Sometimes you are required to show relief features, but not physical features. So not every physical feature is a relief. Not every relief feature is a physical feature. So sometimes the question is strict and requires you to only show relief features. So for that case, the escarpment is a relief feature, but the rest of these are not relief features, but rather they are physical features. The relief features include things to do with this one, where the water body is. That one is called a depression. This one is a depression as a relief feature. Somewhere here we have a flat land. Somewhere here we have a gentle slope as you are sloping towards the flat land. We have a valley here where the river is passing. So this one is representing relief features. They represent relief features. So it is sometimes you are required to show relief features, other times you are required to show physical features. When you are required only to show physical features, then any of those can work. But when they are specifically looking for relief, talk about depressions, valleys, flatlands, gentle slopes, escarpments, water view. So that one also is the second diagram that we have to draw whenever we are carrying out field work. I think it is clear that this one can be rubbed off for another thing.